Hey, Julia, Harriet here. We're excited because in this episode, we're going to be exploring ladders. The three most common types of ladders. We'll be looking at an extension ladder, an adjustable ladder, as well as my personal favorite, a step ladder. And so it's really important whenever you're using ladders to really understand how to be safe, because in all honesty, ladders and falling, that's the #1 threat in construction as well as in home improvement in general. Is if you fall off a ladder, it ain't gonna be pretty. So we wanna help you avoid that, and we're gonna explore ways of using these ladders safely today.
Hi, it's Craig here. This is my ladder. This is my extension ladder. This is a 24-foot extension ladder. I find that I don't need much more than that, because if it's any taller than that, I'll find someone else to do it. I don't want to go any much higher than that. This is a great ladder. I got it for my birthday one year. I was so excited. It's the best present I ever got. But they can be dangerous. You got to know how to set it up, and proper prep time to make sure it's not going to slide around. That's the key. All right, so here I am. I'm gonna climb on up. Looks nice and straight. Step on it. Whoa, the ladder slides to the left. Oh no, what could be the problem? Well, it's the uneven ground. So I always bring my little hammer here with me, my digging tool that I love. So I'm like, oh, here's a high side. Find my spot. Dig out a little hole here. Try to get a little more even. See how that feels? Okay, nice and straight. Oh, it feels great. That works good. Okay, I feel safe with that. Also, another trick I like to do if I'm in grass, and I find sometimes you have to have the ladder at a little steeper angle. And you want to keep it at a nice, what is this, like a 25, 35 degree angle, something like that. I don't know. There's this, you don't want it too steep and you don't want it too far back. Sometimes I'll also kick my feet like this, and this one too, so that when they're there, step on and they really hold tight, squish in there. And then sometimes just that will work if the ladder is on an uneven surface, by just switching one of these guys like this, and that kind of pushes in there and helps. But the main point is take your time, set it up properly.
Oh.
Craig, do you see that? He forgot something.
All right, now that we got our ladder safe and set up on the ground here, I feel pretty comfortable about going up and cleaning out those gutters, all right? Now, always go slow, nice and slow. Make sure everything is ready. Okay, good. I think everything is good here. It's a little cold today, it's kind of chilly. All right, here we are, gutter height.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah.
Something's not quite right.
What?
I mean, you got your knee pads on, but I think you forgot something else.
Damn it, I got my pants again. All right, okay.
Hi, Craig.
Wait a minute, how did you know I was here?
I could sense you.
Oh, or smell me.
That too.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just meditating. This is what I like to do before I do things like go up a ladder, kind of dangerous things in construction, like I always meditate before I run a table saw. I think it's a good way of getting centered and being safe.
Wow, maybe I should do that more.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been hurt so many times.
True. It's a really, really important practice of being present when you're doing construction, Craig. Even home improvement.
That's wonderful advice.
Mm-hmm. I love you.
Love you too, thank you.
I'm not gonna go up very high. I'm just gonna go up a little ways. Wait, I need to make sure my butt crack's good though.
Nice and tight.
There we go, fully aligned. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go up a little bit more. Okay. Okay, wait.
Julia, what are you doing?
I was meditating, John.
Why?
Because it makes me more present and centered when I'm climbing a ladder.
And safer, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, when you're present and you're fully aligned with what you're doing, then you're way safer.
What kind of meditation were you doing?
That was my meditation, my oming meditation. Yeah.
Shouldn't you do that before you go up the ladder?
Yeah, you should do it before you go up the ladder. Maybe not so much up on the ladder, but it's so beautiful up here. I just was overwhelmed with the beauty of nature.
And the feel of the aluminum on your hands?
Yeah.
All right, so we got a different type of ladder right here. And this one is great ladder. Little Giant makes one. This one is made by Wiener. And
Craig, I think that is Werner. It's not a little wiener.
oh,
It's a little Werner.
This is a little Werner.
Yeah.
Okay, Werner. This is made by Werner. And this one adjusts to like stairs in different elevations. This is a great ladder. I have a much larger one, which everyone hates because it weighs a ton and it's such a pain in the butt to call around or carry around and move around. But when you get it set up and it works, you feel so safe. It's great. These are wonderful if you've got to do stairs. Let's say you got to change light bulbs above the stairwell. Well, come here and do this. This guy comes out, push these in. It goes this way. No, sorry. I think I had it right. Okay, there you go, that way. And for instance, here you go. Click it in place and set it up, and look at that. You're on a set of stairs. Look at this. Ah, nice, and it works great. This one also extends to be a little taller. You gotta go a different step. Pull out these little side guys and slide the ladder up to the next rung here. Bring it in place. Takes a little practice to get that down, and we do the same thing on this one. I don't think this thing's been pulled out in a long time. Little WD-40 on those will help for next time. Excuse me. Here we go. That one's out. Bring it up to the next level. Stick these back in. And now, go to the next step. Oh, that's a little tall. Looks like I gotta bring this up one more.
Now it's
Yeah,
become a
look at
big
that.
wiener.
It is getting to be a big wiener.
Werner.
Big Werner. I knew a guy named Big Werner. Okay. There you go. Look at that. Nice and safe on stairs. And you can raise it up. They got bigger models. And I think this is the smallest one they have. Look, I feel safe. And now I'm up on stairs. And you can't do this unless you have an extension ladder that goes all the way up. If this place had gutters, look at this. I'd be cleaning them out right now.
How come it doesn't have gutters?
Because they're sitting in my shop waiting to be put on. I haven't put them on yet. Doesn't need gutters. Gutters. All right.
Right here, this step ladder, the 6-footer, is one of my favorite ladders. Why? Because it is so useful for many different types of work, indoor and outdoor, where you need to get up, but not too high. So it actually feels really comfortable being on this ladder. And I'd say as a woman that's 5'3", you know, it's very easy to move myself, which feels safe and comfortable. So a few things about this ladder. You never want to stand up on this rung. Actually, it says right here, danger. Do not stand at or above this level, right here. And it's serious, because look at this thing. Even properly set up, it's got a little wobble, you know, on completely flat ground. And so up there, you could just lose your balance very easily. So don't do that. Right here, the side ladder, 6 foot, is great for simple jobs around the house, like changing a light bulb. You see I've got my hands on both sides. And I'm up here, and actually I should probably get the Windex and do a little cleaning because it needs it up here. But it's perfect. And as a person, I like to do painting, especially interior painting. And it's got even a little spot up here at the top for you to put your small can of paint, so you can just stay up here and do work while you are, and you're not going up and down. Because as Craig mentioned, you know, the more that you have to go up and down, the more likely you are to misstep or have an accident. So it's better if you can just be in place And like I said, this little 6-footer is my friend, and we're actually color coordinated because I like it so much.
Hi, Saturday Coffee Talk with Craig. We're going to keep talking about ladders and ladder safety. One of the first and foremost important things about ladder safety is picking the right ladder for the job, okay? Because there's all different kinds of ladders. I have about 8 ladders, and that's not enough. They all do serve different purposes, and you got to know which ladder to use properly. And that's the first thing. If you're going up on the roof, obviously you need an extension ladder. There's accessories for that to keep the roof safe, to keep you safe, keep the ladder stuck in place, proper prep, all really important. Make sure you're on a nice solid surface. One thing, and I can speak with it from experience on this one, clean job site. Okay, make sure you have a clean area where you're setting up your ladders. And the 2 times I've been hurt, 2 latest times I've been hurt on ladders was off my same ladder, and guess what? It was only a 4-foot ladder, and I hurt myself. One, I broke a finger, and the other one bruised my ego. And that bruised ego one happened 2 days ago. Kind of embarrassing. And they all happened because I stepped off the ladder. The first time when I stepped on a chunk of wood, twisted my ankle, went down, jammed my thumb to the point where I broke it. And that was a few years ago. The other day, working in a garage, stepped off my ladder, stepped on a car alternator, I think it was, which I didn't move. It was the client's car alternator. And I went down. And that one I just bruised my ego. But so a clean job site, really, really important.
Hey Craig,
Yeah, what?
how's my butt
Pretty dang good.
look? All right.
Yeah, you got it. Know your surroundings. When you're up on a ladder and you're on a roof, you know, look down at what's below you. Are there big jagged rocks down there? You know, are there people down there? Make sure there's, you know, it's safe. You know, there's nothing in the way. There's nothing you're going to land on that's going to poke you in the gut, whatever. So check your surroundings, clean up and keep it nice and a clean job site. Really important. And the third is just be really conscientious of what you're doing, okay? Have your plan figured out before you just climb up the ladder. Make sure you have all the proper tools that you need before you climb up there, and then you gotta go up and down and figure this out, or get on the roof and you gotta get down again. Limit the number of times you gotta climb up and down, and just keep it safe. Be prepared, think about it, conscientious, just make good choices about it. And if something is too much for you or it makes you scared, don't do it. Okay, either reevaluate why you're scared, and if it's because you haven't properly set up the ladder, you can fix that, or it's not the right ladder for the job, you can fix that. But if you're just downright scared, sometimes, you know, you should just not do it, okay? Find someone who's not scared to do it and have them do it. Sometimes paying someone to do something so for your safety is really important. Like, I don't like to clean gutters anymore. I don't like to do it. I'll pay someone to clean a gutter. So things like that. Keep it safe, keep it real. Take care of yourself. Cheers.
Well, thank you so much for watching this episode and joining us on our adventure looking at different types of ladders and making sure that we're using the right ladder for the right job, as well as being safe and not getting hurt while we're doing our home improvement projects. So once again, we really appreciate your support. Subscribe, like our videos, give us input. We love to know what you want to see, how we can help you with projects you want to do around your house. So send us a message and we will definitely take your ideas into consideration. All right, remember that we're always under construction, so let's do this together.